Hi, thank you for joining me in Drawing Sim. I wanted to get started by letting you know what tools and materials I'm using. So let's get started with the sketch pad. I am using the Strathmore Bristol paper. This one comes in 24 sheets. It's 11 by 17, which is the standard for a comic, and it's 100-pound paper. This specific one is really nice because it actually comes with guidelines already on the paper in that pale non-photo blue color. It looks like that. It shows you the full bleed line, trim line, safe line, and it even has some markers there for you so you can draw different size panes. This is really nice because I got one from Michaels, and with that one, it was just the plain sheet of paper. So I would have to come up and figure out all the different measurements for that. So this one I don't even have to bother. It's just already set there for me, and I do like that a lot. It makes it so much easier to plan your pages out. You don't have to worry about all the bleed lines and trim lines. It's all set for you. When I start off with my sketch, I use the non-photo blue pencil. This is a basic one from Michaels. Very inexpensive, maybe $2 or $3. It is nice to have the lighter blue color for the sketch so you're not muddying up your paper and filling it with heavy graphite. And then when you're ready to refine your image, then you add the graphite over it and it just looks really nice. I do like that photo blue. When I decide to go into graphite, I'm using this one right here. The box looks like this. Also, I believe from Michaels is where it came from. This one's a basic one. It's just called Graphite Stick Pencil. This pack has 2 sets of HB, 2B, 4B, 6B, and 8B. For some reason, it comes with 2 sets of that instead of a set of H pencils, but that's okay because I can use these for everything. It really doesn't matter to me. It's a really nice one. It also comes with a plain white eraser and a sharpener. I use this eraser for pretty much everything. It's nice because it just completely takes away the graphite, nice and clean page. It doesn't leave smears or smudges. If I do want a bit more of a refined or like small spaces that I need to erase, since this one is pretty chunky, it's hard to get into small spaces, I do use a basic kneaded eraser. Any drawing store will have this. And you can just shape it into whatever shape you want, or you can, you know, make a big area like that if you want to like do some texture for grass, sky, whatever you want to use this for. It's very simple and easy to use and easy to clean because you just kind of stretch it out, which is fun. It's therapy. Okay. When I want, like for this pencil, when you sharpen it, it gets very sharp, which is really nice, but it does dull out if you're kind of working it a lot. If you want a steady size sharp pencil, I do have a mechanical pencil, which is kind of nice. This one is very cool because it's called Graph Gear 1000 Pentel. It's mechanical and it comes in a set with lead of different sizes. So this one's 0.5. It also has from 0.3 to 0.7. Has a little range there, which is nice. So you can go from nice fine thin lines to a thicker line. And it just works like this. This is a Japanese pencil. There's some, what is this? Maybe katakana? I don't know. Something written on there in Japanese. And so this one you can just extend the lead that way. And when you're done, you just lift this lever and it shoots back in, which is pretty cool. So you're not breaking your lead when you're packing it or, you know, kind of pushing it in the old school way. It just retracts like that, which is pretty cool. I like it. And then it is color coded. There's for the different sizes. So 0.5 is this purple color. 0.4 is green. So when you get used to that, you can just, you know, grab the colors that you know what they mean. That's what I'm using for you know, the drawing pad of paper there and the actual materials there. I'm using Photoshop as well. I have Photoshop CS6. And with that, I'm using this drawing tablet. It is a Huion tablet. It is the model H610 Pro. This one is really nice. It has programmable buttons. These ones are pre-programmed, but you can change them. It has your zoom buttons. It has your pencil, your eraser, your undo button. You can change the size of your pencil, and it has the little grab hand for you to move your screen. It also has, which is pretty cool, these spots here for you to do other programmable options. You can do your layers, your curves, your contrast, anything you want there. So you don't have to sit there and go through all of your toolbar, selections to find what you want. You can just click it right there. Sometimes it gets annoying because if you kind of bring your pencil up, you hit it, and then like layers or like curves pops up, and you're like, I don't want curves. X out. Not too big of a deal. But overall, I would say it is worth it. I enjoy using it. I also enjoy using it because the pen is pretty nice. It has two buttons for your right click and your left click, so you can get all the options that you would normally get with your mouse with the pen. The tip is touch sensitive, so as you add pressure to it, your lead pen, pencil, whatever you're using, gets a thicker line. The lighter you use it, you'll have a thinner line for any of your pens or pencils that you have in Photoshop that allow that feature to be used. There is a spot there for you to plug it in so you can charge it. You can charge it right to your computer. And then after it's charged, you can use it free without it, so you don't have to be like bogged down and like stuck to your computer there. You can freely use your hand, which is really nice. Another nice thing about the tablet is that the width is really nice. There are some tablets that are a bit more square. When you have that, your hand is just running into the edge quickly. This one's nice because it's kind of the dimensions of your screen, so you're more free to use all your inks and your pens freely, moving your hand around, and you don't just like hit the edge there. So I find that really nice. I like this model a lot. It's very enjoyable to use. So those are the tools I am using to draw Sim. Hope that was helpful for you to see. Nothing is too expensive here. I would say the most expensive thing was the Huion tablet. And that even wasn't that bad compared to other models out there. Hope you enjoy that. Thanks for joining me. Soon you'll be seeing some awesome pages of Sim.